Check. Back in the building yet again. Another episode of the Elephant in the Room podcast. My name is Ceesix.
You don't know my name. If you don't know, then you're living under a rock. I'm equally as famous as Donald Trump. You understand?
Man said equally as famous as how? You must be mad. Donald Trump is different.
I know, he's a madman, isn't it?
He's different.
Did you like that he came in and won?
I don't business.
Do you think did you see the snack that Snoop Dogg is getting? But they need to make up their mind.
What do you mean the snack?
The slack, should I say?
The slack. Oh, for voting for him.
No, for playing at his inauguration.
Oh, is this Snoop doing?
Yeah, done it. Oh, they're rubbing out Snoop to the. They're rubbing him. Who
the people that voted for Donald Trump?
No, people who didn't.
Yeah,
the black community is onto him.
But enough of the black people voted for
the
Donald
black
Trump.
Community are onto him, and they're onto Nelly.
Did he perform as well?
Yeah, but they're trying to say them big opportunities that you can't really pass up. You can look at it.
Wait, hold on. Let's just look at that for a second. Yeah, there are many big opportunities that you can pass up.
No, all right, then
if they stand against your morals.
This is a good conversation, because at the end of the day, do you do for the people them, the black people them, you know, the so-called people, or do you do for you and your family?
It depends on what it is.
What do you mean?
It depends on what it is. You should never go against your morals
for
money.
So like, all right, then everybody in this country is bunning out Keir Starmer. Bun him out. He invites you to play out his thing, the Prime Minister.
But it's about what I genuinely believe, isn't it?
There you go. So you say now you just contradict yourself instantly.
But what I'm saying is this: if they are on the side of the people, but they did it because of the paycheck and the notoriety, then they're wrong.
How?
All right, it's like saying
what side of what? Side of what people?
What I'm saying is this: if they genuinely stand with Donald Trump, then nobody can't chat to them, because that's what they genuinely believe.
Yeah.
But if they also share the same views as the people that are rebelling against them,
yeah,
but they've just done this for a paycheck, then they're sellouts.
But they're not sellouts, because they're as at the end of the day.
Would you do a comedy show at Tommy Robinson's yard if he was paying big bucks?
If yes, why not?
Big EDL show.
Yeah.
You do it.
Yeah.
I wouldn't.
Why? Why wouldn't you do it?
Why I don't want their money?
But why?
I don't want their money. I don't support. I just don't rate them. I don't support them. I don't want their money.
But you do. I do though.
You rate their money.
Yeah. So go back to what you just said. That's my belief, because I remember he's been on Spray Show.
That doesn't mean that he's.
So my point is, there's man don't care about all that. Man don't care about all that, because Spray's got even more big since he had him on the shows.
Do you reckon that's helped?
Yeah. His ratings didn't go down.
Yeah, but
you saw a side of Tommy that, remember,
you wouldn't have got to see.
Yeah, because remember, as I said, the side that we see of that you say the EDL and all that is a side you got from the media. Do you get my meaning?
Not necessarily.
Yes.
Not necessarily.
Yes.
Not just the media. He tweets and does stuff himself, you know.
Yeah, but he doesn't tweet racist tweets. He talks about his country.
He talks about Muslims in a very derogatory fashion.
He's talking about the ones them that done for the rapish, for the rape.
Name them. Say the name. Do you see what I'm saying? It's like me saying, if I've got a problem with any race or any creed of people or any religion, and someone does something from there, I must name that person. Michael is an idiot.
Can I say something to you?
I can't say Muslims. I can't say black people.
Let's flip the coin.
You're becoming,
let me play devil advocate and flip the coin. They was doing that to black girls.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, community was doing that to black girls.
The people in that community.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You catch what I'm dealing with? So what would you say?
Listen, I would have the same energy, because look, our people, look at our youths are being killed by our youths. I don't hate every one of our youths, but I hate the ones that are doing it. You see what I'm saying? Only the ones that are doing it. The ones that are causing destruction in our community are the ones that we dislike. Yeah. And I don't dislike every single black youth because black youths have got doing things. Do you see what I'm saying? And if anybody was doing something that targeted anybody that I care about, or any people that I think, you just got to go for those people. You can't vilify the whole nation.
I'm not vilifying, but sometimes you got we quick to as a podcaster and who we are, we have to see every side. We can't have a biased opinion on one side.
Well, we can.
You can. I can't. because this is my profession. My thing is,
I like that. You owned it. Yeah.
So my thing is, you gotta have a balanced opinion on for both sides. It doesn't mean you agree with both sides. You don't mean you got to mean you just gotta have that
the ability to.
You gotta be a judge
on both sides.
You gotta be a judge.
You know, and I really respect your growth, because sometimes when we speak and I tell you a different opinion, you say it's crazy, especially if you're like when you're putting down women and I say something, you're like, oh, you got a click. But you never look at it from a different angle. So now I believe that. I like the way you said.
We're not doing that this week.
I'm saying you got a bit of growth.
We're not slide digging this week.
No, that's not a dig.
I haven't put down no woman. Don't you do that. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. Yeah? We're not doing that a blood clot. You're not going to do that today.
We're not doing that.
Not today.
I'm not saying, I'm talking about in the past.
Now.
Before you, this is growth, innit? But before you grew to this level.
No, we're not even going to go there. We're not even going to go there.
We're not even doing that. There was no more times. Forget it.
We're not Michael Jackson. We're not remembering the times.
All right, cool. But anyway, I like that. And I do believe that, yes, we should look at things objectively from both sides to try and get a broader picture. However, to go back to Snoop Dogg and that, if they genuinely have an issue with Donald Trump's party.
They haven't had a trip.
No, but I'm saying if they genuinely do.
They haven't.
But no, listen, if they genuinely have a problem and they went and done the performance, then they're sellouts. Yeah. If they don't have a problem, then it doesn't matter. And forget what people are saying about Snoop Dogg. That's the least of your problems. You have the man as your president for the next 4 years. So if Snoop Dogg raps a little more, it doesn't make no difference. If you got an issue, you've actually got the president. So,
boom. Your honest opinion. You've lived on, say you lived on a road like mine all your life, 20 odd years. Nice neighbours, everything. All of a sudden, you just got an influx of Albanians.
Okay.
Yeah? Their way of life, their everything. You're the only, like, there's only 2 black person on the road now, and the road is full. How would you feel about that?
Fine. I'd live. The thing is, if it's a community and you deal with it, like you either...
I then you live, because you're weird, so put it in other people's
let me
perspective.
Let me answer the question.
Because they'll piss me off.
Let me answer the question. If you're going to have a community, you have a community, isn't it? So
why on my doorstep?
No, but please, can I just finish? If you have a community, you get to know your neighbours and everyone's cool, or you have the kind of neighbours that no one speaks to anyone and you just live in your yard and you're calm. So the 2 of them, you can get on with it. If you just stick to yourself, deal with you and your family and that's it, then it doesn't matter who your neighbours are because you don't know them anyway. I'm just saying you don't know them anyway.
All right, then, cool. But I'm going to give you the next scenarios. So now the roads jam up every day, partying and rare different. You know their culture thing, and it's like it's. You get me now. Now you're feeling like.
You know what? I'm gonna be honest. I'm never gonna be the kind of person that has that. You know why? Because our people came and they moved away from us.
Yeah, and I get you.
Our people came. Just saying. Our people came. Our grandparents came. They moved away from us. Can't get too many of them. Do you get what I'm saying? And
no blacks or Irish or no dogs.
Yeah. But I'm talking about moving. Days. They live. I'm not living next door to an N-word, and they sell their house.
Yeah.
Why would I then go and be like the same that my grandparents had to go
through? We're hypocrites.
Huh? No, I'm not doing that. And with that understanding,
that's a good point.
We can't be the minority in this country moaning about another minority.
Yeah.
That makes us dumb.
No, but it's not the black people that's moaning. I'm just trying to see from
the
white people.
I can't get on with that.
I'm trying to see from the white people. But the thing is,
I might be able to see it if we were in. So, for example,
I could half see it for the white people. I can.
But listen, this country isn't built. This is the difference.
I know.
The difference is this country is not built
by white people. I know. It's mad, isn't it?
And what they've done is they've gone around and basically they've invited everyone. You've gone around and you've caused all this trouble and displaced everybody. And got them as part of your Commonwealth, which is a part of. So all of my sons, them, yeah, all of my picnic, and now all your picnics coming home because you know, like if something happened that you run back to your mum's yard, didn't it? You and your baby mother split up. Mum, listen, I need 2 weeks. That's what. Well, when shit's going wrong in the countries, everyone's coming home.
But
it's their fault.
But in that being said, try go home to your mum's now. She don't want you. She don't want you.
Doesn't matter.
So that's what's happening now.
It doesn't matter.
The country don't want. Yeah, but
still my mum.
But we don't want you.
It doesn't matter.
Go to social housing or social care.
You shouldn't have done what you did. As a country, we shouldn't have done what. But the country shouldn't have done what the country's done to now have the problem.
That's like you're saying to the woman, you can't adopt and you can't have an abortion because you was there.
What are you talking about?
No, but it's the same ethos.
Bro, listen.
Things change.
Dizzle,
No, I'm just saying devil's advocate.
Be sensible. You go around the streets, yeah, as a 19-year-old, and you rob everybody as a 19-year-old. Yeah, you rob everyone. Mm-hmm. And every year for the rest of your life, someone comes and punches you in the face. Even when you've changed, you're now a deacon, yeah?
Pastor.
Yeah, pastor. Yeah, pastor preacher.
You're pastor preacher.
Yeah, things change for you now. Yeah, you're now 50.
Yeah.
And you're living a different life. But not everyone that you robbed has managed to punch you in the face yet.
Yeah.
So now you're walking down the street, you know, spreading the gospel. And a man say, hold on, that's that brother.
Yeah.
He's still angry from when he was 19. Yeah. Comes and punches you in the face. Do you deserve that punch, even though you're a changed man?
No.
Yes, you do.
I don't.
Because you've done it. It's just been on hold. It's been on layaway.
No.
Yeah.
No, because I say something to you.
You robbed me, and I ain't seen you for 35 years, and now I've seen you.
Your business.
I'm thumping you in your mouth. Yeah, well, that's what's going to happen to you. Yeah, and now you're going to be the man bawling. Oh, I don't deserve it. You do. You deserve a kick talk.
No, because I've changed.
No, it doesn't matter if you change. Where's my money?
That's changed too.
Where's my money? You robbed me.
That's going to change.
You robbed me when we were 19.
Yes.
I don't care if we're 50.
You need to get over it.
I don't care if we're 50.
It's a you problem.
I will get over it.
That's a you problem there.
What we're gonna do?
Remember, that's a you problem. Yeah, but that's the... All right then.
I'm still thumping your mouth.
All right, I got the thump in the mouth. But you still got a you problem.
Doesn't matter. No, I'm fresh now.
Yeah,
I'm cool. You've got a problem.
I didn't. No, I don't have a problem.
You do because you got a missing tooth.
It wasn't that hard. It wasn't that hard.
Missing tooth.
So I got a missing tooth.
Yeah.
So what do you get from that now? After waiting 30 years to do that? Huh?
My little bit of retribution.
But then you got police knocking. I'm gonna do the Ceesix. You got police knocking your door now for assault.
Doesn't matter.
So you're gonna go to prison. Now you're picking them. Can't go to school because we're red. So there's a chain reaction. So you thumping me in my mouth for a 30-year thing.
You know what's gonna happen?
That's very wise.
You see next year.
Are you advising your listeners to take up an old beef to mash up their life in the future now?
I want you to keep everything in context. What we're speaking about is you being an old school bully. And things come into play on you later on in life.
What's that to do with it?
It's just so when you go around the world, taking people from countries, enslaving people, doing all these things, later on in life, when their countries haven't developed and people are displaced and they come to your land because they are part of your commonwealth, do not complain. Because you robbed them years ago. Just because you're a changed man doesn't mean that you still don't owe them something. You do. You do. That's it.
Get over it.
Don't do that.
No, get over it.
So we should get over slavery.
Get over it. Yes.
Just get over it.
Get the fuck over it.
So why can't? So do you think that
slavery? That's like you're the kind of person that wants to sit down and watch a slavery movie every year. You know the Christmas movie. No. Let's watch 12 years and then wind up yourself. No.
Listen, let's keep things sensible.
I'm sensible.
I don't do silly things, but what I do is I understand that you cannot just do stuff to people and take it over it.
I hear that.
Listen. There's people you do not talk to. You, right now, in your big age of 51, you do not chat to some people from long time beef. Long time foolishness. Hold on. And if this is the case, I'll tell you to call a few people right now. If it's get over it, I'll call a few people right now, live on this podcast, and you gotta get over it. Same attitude. Keep the same energy. Are you prepared to do that?
Can I say something?
Because I know about 5 men I can call right now, and you gotta keep the same energy. Let's do it. Let's do it.
You're being stupid and personal now.
So hold on. What's happened to the objective way of thinking? Can I call these people? And it's not even real beef. I shouldn't call them. And you'd be nicey and let it go.
So what is your point, Ceesix? For fuck's sake.
Yeah. Anyway, let's move on. I forgot. I just wanted to...
Something there's just so much doo-doo. You understand?
You know what it is? Because you want to be prim and proper and act like, this is a way of thinking. Yeah,
it is though,
and people should just get over it. If that's the case, you got a lot of stuff to get over.
Can I say something to you? I said people. I never said me in general. I'm like you. I can give good advice, but I don't take my own advice.
I don't take it. I don't take your advice or my advice.
There you go. So that's where we are.
I don't write into the show.
So my thing is, you got to see it from both sides. You got to see it from both sides.
It is worth having a look at it from both sides, but. Back to the Snoop Dogg. If he done it, and he doesn't have an issue with Trump, then cool.
And back to Britain. Britain, we know that's what happens in this world. Everybody wants to cry. Oh, the government done this. We know the world is not for us. The government's not for us. They try to kill us at every given point. So you think that they care that you kidnapped you to bring over to come build up their country? Now it's time to go. That's what slavery is called. You come build up and you go. You don't slavery. Not you build up and then you come get a room next door to us. It don't work like that. Yeah, it doesn't. Unfortunately, that's how life is, and we're still getting robbed today.
Until you kick everyone out. You remember, foreign policies are set in place. You got to remember, when they're doing these bills, yeah, and going around places and creating a Commonwealth, they have to have bills to match what they're doing. And the bills to match what they're doing allow people to come in. Do you get what I'm saying? Now, the infrastructure that Britain set up on is why people will flee from wherever they're going, flee all the way through Europe, through all the other countries that won't have them and won't have it, and come to the country that's the weak fence. We as the people shouldn't be moaning, because this is what our government is set up for. This is the government we voted for. They can't fix it because they created it.
Can I say something to you? I have no problem with anybody that's going to risk their life to come over here to seek a better life. Not to commit crime and add to the already crime that we got. But if you really, because there's some, if you look, I couldn't imagine when I'm looking at the war, we call that no name, the war, what's going on, yeah? And the people, 1 minute you're in the house, next minute you're living in a tent in a refugee center, like, you don't know where water is, you don't know food, you don't know what you're picking them, the clothes that I couldn't fathom that.
If we had one issue, you see when England was messing with Russia, and Russia was saying, yo, hey, we will press the button on you, man, yeah? We would all be scrambling, trying to go places.
No, let me tell you this.
Scrambling.
No, but let me tell you this.
Scrambling.
It's never scrambling. You didn't forget, we're so soft that Russia don't have to do all them madness to us. Cut off our internet.
No, what? No, listen.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
Listen. Just
them little things there.
I understand, but I'm just keeping it in context. If we had one little issue, remember, we're an island, Yeah, we'll be scrambling. We'll be on boats quicker than you know it. Because trust me, to save your kids, if they started bombing up the place everywhere, yeah, there's no Ubers, there's no driving, you got to move. Yeah, you got underground bunkers, you got to do all of this stuff. Yeah? You're going to flee wherever you can. No, there's no luxury. I'll just go to Jamaica. No, there ain't no planes going to Jamaica. But see, you got to get a boat somewhere.
I didn't say, God forbid, they started bombing and you got to flee. Where are you fleeing?
We're all going to the nearest land.
Where are you fleeing?
We're all going to the nearest land. Where's the nearest land from here? France. The nearest land, but you'll find that Dover's ram, and everyone's gonna try and get them from. Some people because people have swum the channel before, Yeah, people can swim the channel. It's about 20 miles, so people are gonna swim it. There's gonna be boats. We got to go to France. Everyone's got to get to France, because once you get to France, you're in mainland Europe. Then you can start darting about, but you will see anarchy of people trying to get out, and the problem is, if that was to ever happen, and God forbid, because I wouldn't want that to happen at all, it would be a reflection of what's happening in these other places. Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then, but Brits will run. They're not going to have the same energy. They will run. They're going wherever they can. So we got to be we have to have some, humanity, you've got to kick in sometimes. You can't be send the boats back. What? Where's your humanity? They're not just coming here for fun, Ain't nobody saying, let me bring all my children and everything that I own in the world on a rubber dinghy across the rough sea just for fun. No one ain't doing that.
I know, because remember, when there was World War I and II, and people had to go in the train stations and hide from the bomb. Do you think people could do that now? Look, when the train is delayed, how the train station is packed, or when football's played, or you imagine that mass hysteria then that everybody has to go or they're gonna dead. It'd be a madness. We're not built for no crisis.
No adversity.
Nothing.
Not even a bit of snow. The whole thing.
Nothing. Look at COVID. We just went mad and everybody's rushing and fighting for toilet roll. That was our thought process. Let's get toilet roll. Remember they're saying we're gonna the world's gonna end. The first thing we done was buy, and then everybody just followed suit and buy toilet roll for no. You get me?
I saw you. Toilet roll.
No, I don't.
You still got.
You know, you got about 50 rolls still left back. But my point is, you see what we did though.
Yeah.
How is that of sense?
Well, this is just goes to show, innit? Because
It's not even like it was a shitting disease. Like, oh, you're gonna be shitting if you get it. You're gonna shit yourself enough. You know what I mean? What was the thought process? You're smart.
It's panic.
So, did you buy a toilet roll? Be honest.
No, why? I didn't panic. I didn't watch the news. I'm not in the scaremongering. Like,
so why do you think they bought a toilet roll?
Because it's panic, bro. And what happens?
But why was the thought process to buy toilet roll?
Let me answer.
Because you keep saying panic. That's not.
Because it's panic, bro. And what happens is you start to get told the things that are going to run out. And when you get told what's going to run out, you start to... People buying tins. So let's not look. It wasn't just toilet roll.
The toilet roll sold out. It was mad.
Because...
That was the first to go in every supermarket.
Okay. Toilet roll, you hold less toilet roll on a shelf. They come in big packets. Then you hold tins of beans. Yeah? So if you buy 100 toilet roll, you can store 100 toilet roll in a supermarket. You can store 1,000 tin of beans. But tins were being stockpiled just as much as toilet roll, but toilet roll was running out. Water was being stockpiled, but they got more water than toilet roll. So toilet roll was running out, but they were stockpiling everything. Do you get what I'm saying? There's people right now. I remember during that time, there was a friend of mine who stockpiling tins, and he had a tin called Spelt. I said, what's that? He said, it's like rice. A tin thing. I said, why have you got this? Like, he was proper, like, he was sucked in it. And he was saying, because now when, like, these foods last long and they got... Saying, bro, have you ever ate that shit in your life? People stockpile, like, was stockpiling everything, but toilet roll was running out first because you hold less of it. Do you get what I'm saying? So it wasn't just toilet roll. People weren't running to the supermarket, forgetting food and just buying toilet roll. But they were buying excess food and excess toilet roll, but the toilet roll was just running out. Do you see what I'm saying? And then people fighting over it. And then the news, you've got people fighting over the last roll of toilet roll. Then it's in everyone's head now. Toilet roll, toilet roll, toilet roll, toilet roll. But really, it's everything. When you went to the supermarket during that time, the shelves were empty. They weren't full shelves with just toilet roll missing.
It was. No, at my side, it was. Remember, you go Aldi in it, so they don't even stock up anyway on a good day. So much less lockdown. So that's what the problem you met. But then almost too much face. Gotcha.
I thought we're not doing this today.
Gotcha. You've been digging me all day. Why for the digs?
Why for the digs?
Yeah, but you've been digging.
Why for the digs?
Trust me.
But yeah, so yeah, it's big up Snoop, man. I'm not going around Snoop. Big up Snoop. And you know what? I just want to give a little update here. That little bit of advice he gave me last week, I dug deep. I'm back at the gym.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you know what it is, yeah? Remember, I was looking for motivation, innit? Mm-hmm. But I just got to have discipline. I just got to discipline myself. Just got to do it. And discipline is doing stuff when you don't want to do it.
Yes.
Just got to do it.
I didn't want to go to gym today either. And I went.
So. And
I stayed longer than I actually, because I'm going to work myself in half an hour, then an hour. But I stayed for the hour. And
a brother of mine took me to David Lloyd. And like, I was like, yeah, very cool. So I started going there. It's a bit expensive though. But
yes.
After the workout, you can have a liquor. You can have a.
That's nice. What I like. You get me. So if anybody works in David Lloyd or Third Space, please, I'm looking for the
Third Space.
Oh, that was my gym.
Is it?
I was getting there for a year, and then I tried to get I got the hookup, and then when I tried to pay for it for myself for the year.
All right, the gym it is.
The gym, about $3.5 grand, you know.
It's mad.
But it's worth it. I could actually say it's worth it. Yeah, but it's mad. Yeah. When even if you pay that monthly and then you realize you paid $3.5 grand for the year, that's a whip. Yeah. There's a whip there.
I went the first time in David Lloyd, I done a workout. Then I went down into the spa.
That's
Brother, they got a sauna with ice. We call it fire and ice. This ice thing in the middle. I said, hey, this is crazy. So. Yeah. So now I've been pampering myself after I've been working out. So
that's what I used to do. I used to work out, go for a swim, then steam, then sauna, and then I relax on the chairs. Then
relax on the chairs, scrolling.
Yeah.
The heated chairs.
Yeah.
Big up.
Bossy.
So yeah, that's it. So I've and big up all of the people that was in the comment section also giving me the advice. But yeah, I had to just dig deeper and find some discipline, man. So yeah, big up.
Okay. Big up to you, C6. Before we go into the patron territories with the dilemmas, someone said, "Hello, C6 and Dizzle. What are your love languages, and how do you show and handle conflict in a relationship?"
You know what? Yeah, I recently started to have a look into these love languages because I don't think I really know what my love language is. Because if it's based on the five, I have to work with a process of elimination to find what I am. Do you get what I'm saying? But then I don't think what I want to receive is what I want to give. So I think I might be faulty. I think I'm ruined because I'm not a gift giver, and I don't really want gifts. Like I'm not really. So giving gifts is out of the question. Yeah, quality time. I like quality time. I don't have the time. So I'm busy. I'm a very busy man that's got a lot going on. So I feel like quality time is what I like, but I don't have the time. So maybe I'm blocking myself. Do you get what I'm saying? What's the other one? Acts of service. That's not my thing. I don't really care for doing stuff for people.
No, that's not really love language.
No, it is a love. Acts of service is a love language, but for me, it's not a thing for me because I don't really want to do nothing for no one. I don't really want no one to do nothing for me.
Yeah, well, that's my love language on two sides.
And then
acts of service. See, it's a Scorpio man.
You can't all be the same, bro. But every single Scorpio man's got the same thing.
Well, me as a Scorpio man, if I like you, then I will spoil you 110%.
So that's gifts then.
Yeah, and affection.
No, so I think listen, the love languages are, because as I said, I studied it the other day.
Go on, yeah, it's a study. Yeah.
Is acts of service, gifts, or giving or receiving gifts, physical touch, quality time, and the last one,
anal.
I can't remember the last one. I can't remember the last one.
That's all we need to know anyway.
So
all them traits that's me.
So what I think for me, the best thing for me to work out my love language is to work out what doesn't really mean a lot to me. So process of elimination. Do you get what I'm saying? But I'm still kind of new to the concept of this. Does your love language have to match up with someone else's love language in order for it to work, or do you just have to understand each other's?
Everybody's got their own language.
No, what I'm saying is, for your relationship to flourish, do you have to have the same love language, or do you just have to understand and appreciate each other's? Do you understand? How is it going to flourish if you want to give gifts and she wants quality time, but you don't care for time and she don't care for gifts?
But then they both feel not compatible in that way.
But that's what I'm saying. So what's the perfect relationship? Is it that you both got the same love language, or that she understands yours and fulfills yours, you understand hers and fulfill hers?
Yeah,
that's the perfect relationship.
Yeah. But that's when you're both are for each other. 'Cause remember, certain things, it should be natural. Don't do something because she's doing it, or you know what I mean. It's not really your bag. And you can feel it every time that you're doing it, that it's not, you get me? Then that's not for you. That's you people pleasing while you're destroying yourself. No one should be in a relationship
by
doing that. But if you're
getting though, so this is what I'm saying. You put it down to that, but then it becomes selfish if you only look at it like that. So let's just say you're with a woman and her love language is quality time. Your love language is gifts. Yeah, that means you show your love by giving gifts. So you buy her gifts and shower her with gifts, and then you know that she wants time, so you just spend time with her, knowing that's what she wants. So every time you spend time, even when you got things to do, you know you're fulfilling her, and then you know what I'm trying to say, innit? So you got to understand her love language, she got to understand yours, and then you feed each other that. So when you think like you're people pleasing, she's also people pleasing. So it's a two-way street. It's 50-50.
It's not people pleasing, because don't do something. That's what I'm going back to. Don't do something if you think you don't want to do it. Then that's people pleasing.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, I get what you're saying. You're not. It's going over your head. No, because I think, are you stupid? It's going over your head. You're doing something that you don't want to do for your partner, but equally, your partner is doing something that you really want that she don't want to do. So what you're doing is you're doing the same thing as her. She's sacrificing, you're sacrificing. So as much as you're saying that you're people pleasing, she's people pleasing for you. So then you're giving and receiving.
Can I say something, dickhead? If you did listen to what I just said, then you would have realized. Don't see. That's why sometimes Jesus, you just let people talk, and they'll talk themselves into oblivion.
No, I'm listening to you. You stupid fool.
I
get what you're saying. I was going to say racist, right? But listen, I get what you're saying, but if you only
you get what I'm saying now you backpedaling.
I understand what you're saying, but
Okay.
I'm trying to say is when you look at it, if you're doing something for your partner, that you do not want to do, you say you give 50% of something you do not want to give to your partner, just then you can say, sure, I'm just people pleasing, cool. But equally, she's giving 50% to you of something she don't want to do. So although you're people pleasing, she's doing exactly the same for you. So it isn't like you're doing above and beyond and not getting back. That's all I'm saying.
Ceesix, I know what you're saying, and you repeated it 4 times. You're talking to a 5-year-old. I get. I just waiting to answer that question, but you keep going on, on.
So what are you saying? So I don't get what you're saying.
So my thing is, then let me land, then, dickhead. Because your head looks like I did with that fat hat. There's nothing to throw. My thing is, listen. Because this is a serious topic. So my thing is, you're saying there's people pleasing there. Your key word, what you said, that he's doing something that he don't want to do. She's doing something that she won't do. Then my thing is, they shouldn't be there. No one should be doing something that they don't want to do in a relationship. That's point blank, and that's not a healthy relationship. Listen, let me land. I'm not going to do something, I don't like it, but my girl likes it. No, that means she's being selfish. I don't want her to be tit for tat. Well, I'm doing something that you don't like. No, we're in a relationship, and we both should enjoy making one another happy. Not that doesn't mean doing things that I don't want to do. That's not healthy relation. No one should be doing that. But in a relationship, we both. I know you like something rare. I'm gonna do that because I know my baby likes it. Because I like that's a relationship. Because I'm in love with my girl and I'm trying to please her in any way.
But what about if you don't want to do it?
Then you don't. I'm not doing it. That's what I just said. Then don't do it.
But that just goes against what you said. You say you're doing it for her.
Yeah, but because if I want to do it, because I want to do it for her, because I like. That's why I said I want to do it for her. Don't look up your face because you're not listening. You're just trying to find a hole. You're trying to find a hole, and there's no holes there, bro. There's not a string vest.
Listen. Let me tell you why.
It's a wife beater.
Let me tell you why I'm really trying. I'm struggling here because we're not talking about this conversation. I said to you, what is the perfect love language? Is the perfect relationship? Both having the same love language or understanding and feeding each other's love language.
Yes.
You said yes.
Yes.
So then you turn around and said, but then I don't want to be giving something that, but then that means you're not.
I never said that though. I never said that. You can't rewind because I never said that, Ceesix. You're not putting on me, you lying.
You're saying, I don't want to give something that I don't want to give, but you're feeding her love language.
Who said that? You're not making sense. Let's go. You're not making sense.
You're an idiot. Anyway,
now,
as I said,
oh my God,
Ceesix. I'm just getting a little bit of understanding with this love language thing. I don't know if it's so clean cut, and I don't know if there's just 5, because it sounds a little bit like 7 billion people on the planet all just share these 5 characteristics. It's mad to me. I think there has to be much more ways of being.
Well, why can't you just settle for it?
No,
that there was 5?
Because I don't necessarily feel that you can just put us all into a box. This is some man in from Harvard or probably just came up with this concept of it, and now we've all got to run along with it. No, it just doesn't make a lot of sense.
Did you go to Harvard?
No, I went to Yale. What? Don't try. What was the second part to the question?
How do you show love and how handle conflict in a relationship? How do you handle conflict in a relationship?
You see me, I'm a communicator. Like I want to talk about it. I really want to talk about it. If we have a problem, whatever. I want to talk about it. I don't want to be
triggering right now.
Yeah, it can trigger you all you want. That's how I deal with conflict. I would like to talk about it, come to a resolution. I understand some people need time to process things. I understand people need time, but for me, I want to communicate. That's how I deal with it.
Can I take a minute?
Brother, stop being stupid.
You've just triggered me.
How? Because I want to communicate. Are you stupid? What do you...
Stop it.
I just want to communicate.
Stop it.
Let's talk about it. Let's talk, Nigel. Nah, man, that's it. Nah, I'm a communicator. That's my style. What do you
Stop
do?
saying that
What do
word.
you do? What do you do?
I'm a lock offer.
You're a locker offer.
Lock her
That's,
offer.
that's yo, people. Listen, make sure you check out us on Patreon. That's www.patreon.com/elephant in the room. Make sure you sign up. It's only £3 a month. You get to watch the full episode. All right, because you can see we've just cut the episode short in it. So if you want to watch the full episode, jump onto Patreon. You're also going to get some exclusive content over there. You're also going to be the first dips on anything that we're doing. You're going to be the first person or the first set of people that can get tickets and are going to have the opportunities. All right, so jump over to Patreon and make sure you follow us and you keep it elephant in the room. All right, so join us over on Patreon and peace.